Let's see if we can get another fish on. All right, that's what we're here for, fish on. We're not discriminating right now. The fishing is kind of tough as it is. There's one, fish on. Find the right bait and start catching the crappie. Catching them. That's it. That makes for a good day. All right. Wanting to see what was around. Do we have any good crappie? Had to swap a couple baits a couple of times. Finally, probably okay crappie for this pond. Hell, he's tiny, but you know what? Caught one, and I swapped over to the crappie just because I knew it was going to be a little easier fishing for a little bit until the sun starts going out a little bit more. That's it. That's a this is a good color for dark. You're in a pond that's got this really dark water. It's a good jig, and just pulling it slowly across the bottom with a little bounce every now and then seems to elicit the bite. Let's see. Yeah, it's just one of these things where you have to sort of explore, get to know the bodies of water that you can frequent the most. You know, what baits are gonna work for you. Oh, just had another one hit it right at the bank. Again, I'm hoping with the warmer weather this week we'll start seeing a little more activity than what I have been at some of my local fisheries. That was a bump. Okay, there's one. Another small crappie, but fish nonetheless. And the bass aren't biting. I can't find them. Start catching some crappie. At least it makes it makes it worth it being out here. And they seem to be right along this bank. It actually drops off to about, there's one. Oh, got off. It actually drops off to about 4 feet, pretty quick. Hopefully you can see everything well enough. Oh, there's one. Flip him over. There we go. Well, at least we're on the crappie this evening. That's a good sign that they're backbiting. I know there's some bigger ones in here. I changed to that. Second cast, I started catching fish. And one of the things I noticed about how I have to fish with the crappie is simply like holding your rod tip up. And when they hit that bait, they'll set the hook themselves for the most part. At least that's how it's been working for me. So holding this rod tip up, really, oh, there's one out there reeling really slow. Yep. Anyway, holding the rod tip up, reeling really slow. They'll hit that and turn away, hit the bait and turn away, turn down, and it just sets the hook. So not a whole lot of effort on my part when they're fully striking. Sometimes you're just swiping and it's a little harder. Let's see. There's another one. All right, so I found where the crappie are. Got a little bigger. Nope, not bigger. He looked bigger for a second, but he's not. Sometimes these crappie get loaded up in one little spot. Once you find them, it's just fun fishing. And then I had another one on. Every now and then, when you find crappie, oh, there's one. Every now and then, when you find crappie, look at how he landed like a dart straight into the water. When you find the crappie, sometimes you can bring a bass up. The basses want to know what's going on, what's making all the racket, and they'll show up, one or two, and you can hook a bass or two fishing for crappie like this. There's another one. Well, on the crappie, for sure. Too bad this wasn't like this yesterday when I took my friend into sun fishing. But you know, that's the way it is. You have to get out to catch them. 2 or 3 hours and you got a local community pond, that's enough. That's long enough. Another bite. He was just tugging though. You just come up for a taste. Let's see if we can get another fish on. All right. That's what we're here for, fish on. We're not discriminating right now. The fishing is kind of tough as it is. There's one. Fish on. Find the right bait and start catching the crappie. Catching them. I think that makes for a good day. We'll see if we can get another one. Right there. I must be casting right where they're loaded up. At least they're loaded up there for a moment. All right. One after another. There's some bigger ones in here, I promise. I would love to catch one of those for the camera. throw it, let it sink just for a second. In 4 foot of water. Reel it a little bit, little pop, little raise of the rod tip. Right there at the bank. Oh, I missed it. Got him. Yikes. Oh, he's angry. Not happy. He's wanting to hook me. Send him back. Somebody's having a bad day over there. I don't know if you can hear those kids screaming. All right, here we go. The crappie are active, for sure. A little better. Cast it a little further out from the bank. Maybe some bigger ones are sitting out there. Come on, come on, come on. I've lost count how many that is so far. That's all right. So let's see. There's a bite. So come up and popped it. Real slow. There he is. Oh! Right at the bank. Came back for it. Alright, 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 alright. See if we can get him in here. Alright, biggest one of the evening, I think. Definitely the biggest one of the evening. Hook right down his face, right down the middle of his face, mouth. A little better. So, I know everybody wants to catch bass. You want to catch the big bass. You're watching the channel, catching the big bass. But if you're a beginner fisherman, you can lose interest really quick trying to catch the big bass. Just go out there and have fun. I know I'm going to say that probably every episode, every video you watch. But if you're fishing from the bank, get some live bait, get a little jig like this, see what's out there. There's one. And catch fish. Get the experience of catching fish. The enjoyment of catching fish, and then lots of fish. He almost made it home without my help. But get out there and catch fish. Small, big, doesn't matter. Get out there and enjoy it. It's not expensive. There's another one. So it's going to be a crappie night. I'm all right with that. Well, He's sending himself. He got himself off. Fair enough. There's, oh, had one. Now I got the reed that's been MOA anyway. Get that out of the way. Now, it may be wise to retie. This is 6-pound line. I'll check that knot if it still looks good. I'm gonna keep casting because it's getting dark and I don't wanna waste light retying right now. I got plenty of these jigs and jig heads. No biggie. Real slow, reeling, really slow. A little bounce every now and then. And the thing I like about these is that tail, that curly tail, it doesn't take a lot of speed to get that tail moving. So that's one of the reasons I like this. A lot of vibration, a lot of sight. That color's great for this dark water, stained water color. They can see it from a long ways off, hear it, feel it. So it just makes sense to use that right now. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna have to get him. Oh, he's gonna find his way on the way out. Okay. Fair enough. He's in the water. I'm gonna count that one. I had him out of the water and almost in my hand. He was caught. There's one. There's another one. Sometimes you have to fish from the bank. You have to walk the bank and hunt these fish a little bit. I know this pond really well. There he goes. Let's put him back. Fish on. Oh, he's got this tore up. I'm gonna have to change the jig in a second. It's a good sign. Fish, when you're catching enough fish to tearing up your tackle. Heck yeah, that's a good night. Oh. Had a bite. Let's see if he'll come back. There he is. Oh. They just cannot. They are very aggressive tonight. That him hooked perfectly. There we go. Now that's cool. Check out that. A lot of these fish in this pond have that distinguishing mohawk. And it's just a really cool feature on these crappie. They have some really nice colors. They can be iridescent. A lot of colors in the sun. They can have a lot of colors in the sun. Pretty fish. Good eating. There's one. Oh, came off. Came back, got it. How about that? There we go. Once you find out what these crappies are loaded up at, you can catch a bunch of them. That's small, but don't care. I'm just out here for the evening. It's Sunday evening. Get out by the water for a few minutes. There's one right there. Oh, he hit it. I lost it. No, he came back. Oh, hit it twice. I'll have to put the... I don't think this lure, that jig's gonna last, that plastic's gonna last much longer. Now while I'm out here, I'm watching for signs of any bass running the bank. I'll swap over to my bass rig if I see that. Make a couple casts with that. But so far, I'm not seeing any bass really active. There he is. Oh. Right there. Oh. Yep, I'm gonna have to change this one out real quick. It's not holding on to the hook anymore. Just gonna put that same color on here. One right on top. Well, there we go. Let's get a brand new one. There's a bump. See if it's following. No. Standing in a bunch of muck, trying to fish. Oh. Okay. Oh, I hit it twice. There we go. Got him that time. All right. He was caught. I'm claiming it. Fish on. He was on. Out of the water. Fish on. There's another one. I actually hooked him. Let's see if I can land him. All right. How many is that? Are you keeping count? Because I've lost count. Ooh. I was wondering why my camera was crooked. Strap came off. That would have been disastrous. better for you guys. All right, it's like wherever I cast it, I'm finding crappie. Love it. Hey, that jig's gonna pop back and hook me in the chin or something. See if I can get him back in the water. All right, come on, guy. There's one. Oh. Almost one. And then new anglers, when they're beginning to fish with these lures, artificial, sometimes you just fish them too fast. You're excited to be out. You think that's what's gonna attract the fish. Anyway, you're excited to be out. You think that's what's gonna attract the fish, and you know that's just not always the case. Your fish aren't. These fish may not be as excited as you are. There's one. Oh, that was a little better one. Oh, he came back. I got him that time. All right, there we go. Oh, he's got some nice markings. I don't know if you can see that, his color in the sun. The iridescence, the purples, the greens, the blues. Pretty fish. Fish on. There's one. Oh. Yeah, these nights when you come out and it's almost cast for cast, you're catching a fish. Those are the nights you fish these all those other times when it's difficult fishing, nothing's biting, and then you hit the 2 or 3 days where you can't miss. I mean, you're just catching everything. You're catching bass, you're catching crappie, big crappie. There's one. Big brim. He's a fighter. That's one of the bigger ones of the evening, I think. Not the biggest one. Definitely not. I've caught some big crappie out of here. Said that probably. I don't know. Look at that. He ate it straight behind it, right through the nostril, pretty much. And good hook set. Good looking guy. I like saying fish on whenever I catch one, but I'll be hearing that a lot tonight. Oh, there's one. Fish on. A small one, but who cares? Fun. Good way to end the weekend. Loads of crappie. And this is a catch and release pond only in this community, so we're going to honor that. And if you're an angler, you know, you're beginning, if it's catch and release, please honor that. It keeps these fisheries good, these ones that are really fished a lot. Otherwise, you know, everybody come out here and fish and keep what they catch and just destroy this fishery. I mean, this is a community of, I don't know, like 4,000 homes, 5,000 homes. So just think if all the people who want to fish come out here and in order to keep these fish and just wreck this. There's one. Oh. There he is. Oh, he came back. Oh, third time. He must have been small. Cast. Well, I don't know if you can see where I was casting at. There's one. Oh, got him. These fish taking a nosedive into the mud. Let's give him a bath. All right, how's it going? Oh man, I'm good. Yeah, I'm catching a bunch of crappie tonight, so just stick with that and just have some fun, you know.
Yeah, I got the full bass about that tonight.
Oh yeah, nothing bigger though.
Yeah, I caught one that was about pound and a half, 3 pounds. Everything else is just a little bit.
Yeah, it's been tough fishing lately.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's right. As soon as it hit the water. Okay. catching fish makes for good YouTube. I'm gonna do this for a bit longer. I'm gonna start casting a bass rod and see if there's any bass that's coming up along the edges, searching for some minnows. There's one. Oh, got off. Whoa. That guy, I don't know if you saw, the thing about these crappie is when they are active, they are very aggressive. And I don't know if you saw it on camera, but I saw him just dart out like, and just saw a flash, pow, and my rod tip went down. So there we go. It's a crappie night. Definitely not skunked. Definitely not skunked. How many of those? How many are those? I don't know. I'm not keeping count right now. You heard me talking to the guy that was just walking out leaving. He caught about 4 bass, but they were small, about like I was catching in the previous video, about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds max. And I am ready for the bigger bass to get active. Oh, here we go. This is a little better crappie. Maybe, I don't know. They fight so weird sometimes. That's what was weird about it. Brim, sunfish, bluegill, I don't know what shell cracker. There's hundreds of names for these. Oh, he's peeing. Whoop, he'll pee on you. All right, different species tonight. That's why it was, when the brim hit, they go all type of different directions, trying to get off that hook. There's one. Oh, got him. He came back, got it. Still got him. Stay on. Well, that's a crappie slaying machine right there. As you guys can tell tonight, there are sometimes I use a version of these that are blue and green with a green tail. They'll work good too, depending on the time of the year. But this color has been really consistent for me. Even the bass, and the bass are active. Catches some good bass on these too, surprisingly. There's one. I don't know if you can see that rod tip starting to move. Oh, he was just holding the tail. See if he's going to come back and get it. There, he came back and got it. Got him that time. How about that? All right, dude. Simmer down. Got it. Gotcha. big eyes. They have great vision, these crappie. Came up. He just grabbed hold of the tail, I think, first. Pulled on it. He let it go. Came back and got it. There's one. Let's get him in here. Little fella. Right in the mouth. Thanks. The bullfrogs are out. Oh, they're talking to each other now. I don't know if you can hear that on camera. That's such a great sound. There he is, right there at the bank. Got him. As soon as it hit the water, he was on. He gulped it too. Man. All right. How many is that, y'all? I want to say I'm upwards about 30 right now. I think I'm close to 30 at this point. There's another one. That's the smallest one of the night. There's a bite. Got him. This is definitely low effort fishing. Standing in one spot, catching 30 fish. There's one. I don't know if you can see that tip of the rod. He didn't have it all the way. That's why I was. There he goes. Got him. He came back. He tested it a couple of times. All right, Mohawk. So I don't know if I went over what I was using tonight. This is 6 pound Mr. Crappie. The reason I'm going a little bit heavier on this is just because there's some big bass and they will bite on these smaller jigs like this. So 6 pounds is doing it, keeping my drag set well. And then this Abu Garcia inexpensive combo, I got it at Bass Pro Shops. And the reason I like it is because it's got a really sensitive tip to it, and you can just see really subtle bites, and you can feel everything. So it's a really good setup for how I'm fishing. Again, it's not expensive. It's a Max stick, Max STX. Hope you can see that. Abu Garcia. It's been I was hunting an inexpensive reel to use for this type of fishing. There's another one, and oh, I let go. And it's been a really good investment. You see it. I'm not missing many fish with the way I have this set up. Oh, there is a big boy that came up and swiped at it. I don't know if you saw that. That would have definitely been the biggest crappie of the night. It might have even been a bass that came up and swatted at it. I hope you guys can see the bank well enough. There he is. Oh, I got him. He came back and got it. That might have been the one I just saw. I don't know. He looked bigger, but could have just been. I just saw the flash, the side flash. That was not the one I saw. The one I saw was bigger. Of course, that's what all the fishermen say, right? He was so big. Did you catch him? Nope. But he was huge, I swear. There's one. Pop it on it. Got him. Man, it's just one of those nights. I think I'm going to end up with over 50 crappie. Easy. Not bad for coming out here for, hour and a half. There's one. A little pop. See if I got it. Oh. If you guys can see that rod tip when it gets a little tap on it. There he is. Another. Oh, got him. Real slow. Followed it all the way to the bank. There's probably 2 or 3 of them following it, honestly. There's one. Oh, got him. God, why you gotta be so mean? Another one darted right to the water, to the bank. There's one. Oh, he just had the tail. The other thing about this pole, reel, this line, you get a really good cast with really lightweight tackle. At least I feel like I can get a good cast. There's one. Got him. That was just a really simple, just raised my pole, hooked him. Dang. Well, you go on then. Eesh. I said I was going to stop to do a little bass fishing right here at dark, but honestly, I'm just having too good a time, and I hate to leave fish to try to find fish. There's one. Little one. All right. Made my night a little easier. Jump off yourself. Uh-oh. There's one. Got him. He's a little bigger. can always tell how they gulp it. They can actually get that in their mouths, swallow it. One thing I like about this hook is it tends to be pretty easy to get out in most cases. Hello, Mr. Grackle. I don't know if I'm gonna break my record tonight for crappie caught, but I'm gonna be close to it. Ah, he got me. There's one. Little pop, raised tip. Oh, got away. Here's one. There's one. Got him. Got him. Come on. There's one. Got him. Yeah. Those are decent ones. Seems like the bigger ones are starting to come out a little bit now that sun's setting. So say he's good for this, decent for this pond. I'll have to use the pliers for him. Surprised I hadn't had to get these out tonight, but safely out. See you later, buddy. Yikes. There's one. Came back and got it. Hooked him right at the bank. I knew he was chasing it. Yeah. There's one. Ooh, where's he going? Wow. There's one. Oh. He's a bit denser. Let him go. Fish on. could do that. I could probably stand here all night tonight and just catch one after another after another. But what I want to have demonstrated, I think, is you can catch fish from the bank, have a good time doing it. You can catch a lot of fish with the right setup. I'm gonna move from this spot. I got about 15 more minutes of light. I'm gonna make a couple of casts with my bass rod. See if there's anything. If there is, I'll pop the camera back on and we'll take a look at it.